Hey y'all, it's the Lady Empath 1111, guys. Welcome to the channel, guys. I have a very specific message for Divine Feminine. This is concerning your union, Divine Feminine. There's a lot of passion between you and this Divine Masculine. I see a reunion here of the soul tie that you guys share. Ooh, but it has taken a lot. It has taken a lot out of you is what I'm seeing. But what is taking out of you is an old version of you is what I'm hearing, right? See, we always have these readings, y'all, where y'all want to hear about y'all Divine Masculine and what they up to. No, y'all, this is not what this one is. This is about you, Divine Feminine. This is about you, right? There is a heavy attraction between you and this Divine Masculine. There's a lot of passion. Even when you met, the feelings are absolutely mutual. There's a feeling of just being drawn to one another. I'm sitting outside, y'all, doing this reading, and I just saw 3 seagulls. 3. So you could be saying 333. I just saw 3 seagulls fly. The number 3 is about creativity, and I love the number 3 because when I see that number, it's always Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine with God in the middle, right? That's how I always see that number 3. But there's an issue here, Divine Feminine, because I feel like your intuition was showing you something. But then whatever your intuition was showing you, it actually brought up some type of subconscious fears and a lot of emotions within you that you didn't realize were still an issue. I'm seeing unhealed emotions, or when you begin to deal with this Divine Masculine, and I'm hearing very specifically, there's one Divine Feminine, you still don't see what your fears are. Like, you are projecting a lot of the journey on your person and what it is that they need to do and what it is that they aren't doing, and why y'all are where y'all are is because of them. But can I be real with y'all? I'm going to be real, Divine Feminine. Where y'all are is because of you. We got to talk about it, y'all. Oh, we got to talk about it. Because what we don't understand, as someone who is in union with their person, anytime we were in separation, it had a lot to do with my subconscious fears. See, we Divine Feminine don't understand that we control the spiritual nature of this journey. Anything that is fear-based is what? Within your subconscious. Who controls the subconscious? You, Divine Feminine. You control the subconscious of your divine union. So the fear, the deceit, the emotions, all of those things, they were never as they appeared. But it is not until you return to energetic alignment with you and Source that you remember the very God essence that is within you. And when you are reminded of that essence, then you release the feelings of loss. The feelings of being wounded. These are the feelings that life is happening to you and not for you. A lot of times, y'all, we feel like we're not enough, right? A lot of times you begin to miss someone. But the someone that you're missing is you, y'all. We over here thinking that you sad and you're in this grief because you miss your person. You miss your loved ones. You miss your mother. You miss your daddy. You miss your children. You over here in this lost, wounded energy, feeling like you are missing someone or something. But the only person you're missing is you. You're missing the inner alignment to self. And a lot of this has to do with your past, y'all. Someone's past is affecting their present. See, you've been betrayed in the past. You have not always had exactly what it is that you need. Someone could feel a cool breeze as I said that, because I just felt a cool breeze. Right? A lot of your past is affecting the present moment. It's that lack mentality. See, lack mentality tells us that I can never find love because I'm not lovable, right? I can never heal from these wounds because all you continue to do is to focus on the scars. Somebody, that's a message, right? You are focusing on the scars. But they're scars. Guess what? It means it is healed, right? You can't get to the scar until you allow it to heal. And once you get to the healing, guess what? All you have left is a scar. So stop focusing on the scar, because the scar is a sign of your healing. You got to get out of victim mentality and let the past go. Because a lot of the suffering, a lot of the feelings of loss, a lot of the feeling of overwhelming, a lot of the feeling like everything is coming at you is taking place because you're keeping yourself in victim mentality. And it's all tied to your past. Because you have a new passionate beginning. There's something that's starting here around the fall is what I'm seeing. There's a new start, new creations. There's a desire within you to have something new for yourself, new ventures, new jobs, new opportunities. They are all on the horizon for you. But what you have to understand is reunion starts with you first. Reunion starts with you first, Divine Feminine. Hold on, y'all, because y'all know when I hear it, God said that's the title. Hoo-hoo. Y'all know I be hearing it. Hoo-hoo. That's the title. Yeah. Because when you realize that reunion starts with you, that's when you change the game, Divine Feminine. See, the reunion that you want is an inner union with yourself. The commitment that you want is an inner union with yourself first. The family that you want is because it starts with you, and you have to let go of not being happy. You got to let go of giving yourself the bare minimum. See, you want your person to stop giving you the bare minimum, but what that means is you have to stop giving yourself the bare minimum. I always tell y'all, people give you what you give yourself. People tell you what you tell yourself. A lot of the betrayals that you have suffered has a lot to do with your own belief system, Divine Feminine. And I feel like you see yourself blowing in the wind. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I had to get up because the wind blew 3 cards off of the table. The 3 cards I'm hearing God say they are very significant, because the cards that blew off the table is watching and spying. There is someone watching you. We're going to talk about it. The other card that flew off the table is belief systems. There is a facade, right? And the other card that flew off was past suffering. These are the things God is saying, pay very close attention, because that is where you are trapped at this point. The past suffering has a lot to do with your belief systems and how you see yourself or others, or how others see you. Because this is about conditioning. And a lot of the conditioning that we have comes from our family. A lot of the conditioning of how we believe things comes from our commitment to ourselves and to others. Whether that's marriage, whether that's soulmates, whether that's sharing of goals and long-term happiness, whatever the commitment is, it starts with you first. And when you are committed to you, when you are your own family, then you begin to transmute the energy. You're very unsatisfied at this time because you feel like you are not receiving what it is that you give. There is no reciprocation. You feel like you're getting the bare minimum, and you're beginning to lose interest in what or whoever this is. But what God is trying to tell you is you need to change your belief system, because the only one who can satisfy you is the one that is within you. The only one who can satisfy you is the one within you. And when you realize that, you will let go of the belief system and you will walk into the solace of who you are. The conditioning, the expectations. See, some of us are conditioned to have other people meet our expectations. What does that look like? Oh, go get married so your husband can take care of you, and then they will meet your expectations, right? Go have kids because kids will love you unconditionally, right? So now guess what? These kids can meet your expectations. Y'all, we have so many teen mothers in this world because y'all felt like babies were going to help you meet an expectation that was supposed to be filled by you. I can say 100% no tea, no shade. I never craved for a baby, ever, child, ever. Hell, I wasn't even sexually active until I was 18. I didn't want no kids. And even then, I was on birth control. I never had that desire. Why? Because I never felt unfulfilled, y'all. I just didn't, right? And that's not because I came from a great family or a great home. I had great guidance. Right? I had great guidance in the guidance of my grandmother, right? So I never felt like I was unfulfilled in any area of my life. Young girls who have babies early is because they feel unfulfilled and they're looking for something to fulfill them. That's a message for somebody. That's a message. It's your belief systems, the conditioning that you are only here in this world to meet the expectations of others. And when you feel that way, you begin to conform to those expectations, not your own. See, you're not conforming to your expectations. You are conforming to the expectations of others. Now, Divine Feminine, you are beginning to evaluate your own long-held beliefs. And what you are experiencing is an awakening. What you are realizing is that your feelings of being unsatisfied have everything to do with you giving yourself the bare minimum. You are losing interest in this world. You are losing interest in your job. You are losing interest in your children. You are losing interest in your spouses, in your unions, in your friendships, in your relationships. You are losing interest because you're losing interest in yourself. Let's talk about it. There is a reunion that is coming to you, Divine Feminine. I see reunion. This starts first with the reunion of yourself, because you do have a fated partnership. This is a past life connection of a soulmate. This is someone who wants marriage. They want stability. They want to share life and do life with you. This is coming in the fall is what I see for the timing card. This is someone who wants to build a foundation. They want to make you feel safe. They want to start a family. I tell you to be very careful though, because you have someone who is laser focused on you. That's envy, and they're trying to figure out what you have going on. Someone is keeping tabs, and we're not going to get too much into that energy. But I just say this, be aware. Be very aware of who's watching, who you talk to, and who you let in. Because the passion and the attraction and the energy shared between you and this divine masculine is otherworldly. It's not even from this planet is what I heard, right? Y'all might even appear to be alien, child. Some of y'all looking at y'all like y'all aliens. So a lot of times you will feel alone, Divine Feminine. You will feel like an alien. You will feel like you cannot talk to the old people because they do not understand you, and that you have not quite figured out your soul tribe. And when you get to that place of loneliness, you have to understand this. You are never alone. And the reunion starts with you first. And when you balance your own inner divine feminine and divine masculine, when you commit yourself to yourself, when you are your family, when you turn that feelings of dissatisfaction to genuine enjoyment of life, you change your belief system. And when you change your belief system, you change your perspective. And when you change your perspective, you change your reality. That's what you're doing, Divine Feminine. You're just changing your reality, child. That's all it is. That's all it is. You are changing your reality. And from what I see, y'all, it's a beautiful reality. Love and light as always. The Lady Empath, 1111.